April 15th, 2017. We begin the 30th session of the Charan Vidhi, and please accept our namaskars to the Paramatma within each one of you. Yeah.
Bueno, hoy 15 de abril del 2017 vamos a iniciar la sesión número 30 del Charan Vidhi.
Yes, and so let us, and I see the lamp at your home next to the Gnani and Simandar Swami, Patricia. I see that. Yes, I see. Yes. Right. And as we see the lamps, we are continuously reminded that it is because of the lamp within that this world exists for us individually. Our world is there because of our lamp inside.
El mundo existe gracias a por la luz que hay en las lámparas.
If our lamp wasn't there, then we would not be here.
Si esa luna estuviera allí, nosotros no estaríamos aquí.
Yes, so we have Jai Sachidanand. So we will begin with the three mantra from Sandra. Okay, Sandra?
Vamos a empezar con el trimantra con Sandra.
Okay.
Oh, I should have never gone. So let us begin the three mantra.
Namo Vitragai, Namo Arihantanam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Ayayanam, Namo Vazayanam, Namo Loye Sabasaunam, Eso Panchanamukaro, Sabapa Vapanashanu, Mangalanam Chasavese, Padanam Havai Mangalam, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Jai Sachidanam, Namo Vitragai, Namo Arihantanam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Ayayanam, Namo Vazayanam, Namo Loye Sabasaunam, Eso Panchanamukaro, Sabapa Vapanashanu, Mangalanam Chasavesim, Padanam Hamai Mangalam, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Jai Sachidanam, Namo Vitragai, Namo Arihantanam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Ayayanam, Namo Vasayanam. Namo Loye Savastaunam. Eso Panchanamukaro Savapa Vapanashano Mangalanam Shasavesim Padanam Kabai Mangalam Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namah Shivaya Jai Satchitanam Jai Satchitanam Jai Satchitanam.
Jai Sachidanand. That was beautiful. Very nice. Thank you, Sandra.
Shuddha agradece y dice que fue hermoso. Sandra.
Hacía mucho que no lo cantaba yo sola y todavía estoy temblando.
She's shaking because she sing it alone.
Yes, it's yes. Well, she has a beautiful voice, and she sings more than the beautiful voice. Is that she sings it with a lot of love? You see, so the combination of the two makes it even more beautiful.
Dice que no solamente tenés una voz hermosa, sino que lo cantás con todo el amor. Y eso lo hace muchísimo más hermoso.
Yeah.
Es el amor que estás ofreciendo.
Anything that is offered with love, anything that is offered with love, it carries a lot of meaning, you see. It carries everything. It is love means bhav. Let me mute everyone so we can I'll mute everyone so then you and I can be unmuted. Okay, Patricia? Yes, I'll just got you. Okay, so yeah, the whole progress from here on in our life is based on the science of it is the whole thing is based on the science of love-filled offering, or called bhav, science of the bhav.
Ofrecer con amor le da muchísimo más valor, es como se hace poderoso. Ofrecer con amor lo que uno hace y lo que uno da incrementa lo que estás dando. Y de ahora en más, todo el progreso que podamos hacer en la ciencia es sobre amor.
Yeah, the more you get the benefit of something that is offered with love, the more it will become part of you, you see. It goes for everything in life. When you offer something with love means something from the heart, not from here, not from the intellect.
Todo lo que se ofrece con amor es un beneficio que estás recibiendo, ¿no? Todo lo que recibas y todo lo que des con amor es un beneficio mayor. Y no es el amor del intelecto, sino que es el amor desde el corazón.
We human beings all yearn, we crave for love. You see, love in the real sense, not we crave for this beauty that is there within every one of us. You see, we crave for the real beauty inside. You see.
Todo lo que se ofrece desde el corazón es una ofrenda que muestra la belleza que hay en el interior de cada persona.
Yeah, it is the real beauty of every human being is within him, not how he looks, or how she looks. You see, it is the inner thing. It is an inner thing. It is.
La belleza de una persona está dentro. La belleza de una persona es el amor, es lo que lleva adentro. No es cómo se ve él o ella. Es una belleza interior.
Yeah, it is. If you want to learn about beauty, you look at a flower, not from the external aspects of the flower, but the natural way in which it offers its beauty. It doesn't have any complaints. It comes and it blossoms in its own natural way, you see.
Vivir más allá del amor terrenal, desde el amor interno, y aprender del amor y no en lo externo. Por ejemplo, si miramos una flor, la flor está allí, simplemente está allí y florece y comparte toda esa belleza.
It blossoms in its own time, you see. It blossoms in its own time, and its fragrance comes in its own time.
La flor florece en el momento, en su único momento, su propio momento. Y la fragancia empieza a emanar también en su propio momento.
And it looks,
su momento.
Yeah. And it looks best in its own environment. You see, its own environment. It looks best with its own environment, where it is. It looks best where it is.
Y esta flor embellece y perfuma su propio ambiente, siendo como es.
And it does not say, I am beautiful. It does not proclaim that I am better than the other flower on the same plant or on the same tree. It does not say that, you see.
Y la flor cuando florece no proclama, yo soy mejor, yo soy más bella que las otras.
Yes. And if you look here, yes, it does not, even if it could say, even if it could speak, it would not say, I am beautiful. You see?
Aunque pudiera hablar la flor, jamás diría yo soy hermosa.
Yeah, and it is unique in its own ways. Every flower is unique in its own way. There is no other flower like it. Even if there are 100 of them on that plant, if you look at each one of them, all of them have their own uniqueness. All of them have their own unique offering. They are uniquely offering themselves in their bloom, you see, unique.
Y bueno, aunque pudiera hablar, nunca diría que es hermosa. Y es única, aunque esté en la misma planta, es única. Porque todas las flores son únicas, aunque estén en la misma planta.
Yeah, no two of them are alike. And that is the case with every Prakruti, every creation in this universe, every creation in this universe, everything that arises in this universe is unique, and that is the beauty in front of us. Every one of us are uniquely special. Each one of us here is uniquely special and unique. Mm-hmm.
Como sucede con las plantas, también sucede con los seres humanos. Cada ser humano es único, es absolutamente único. No hay dos personas iguales. Ningún ser humano fue criado de la misma forma, y aunque haya sido criado de la misma forma, va a tener su propia fragancia, belleza.
This uniqueness is so special. This uniqueness, like the flower, is so special that if we forget our own uniqueness, our own exclusive nature, then we risk getting into problems of comparison, frustration, jealousy, envy, pain, you see? Comparison.
Aunque somos únicos y somos especiales. Y si olvidamos que eso viene del interior de cada persona, nuestra propia naturaleza, ¿no? Y nos olvidamos de nuestra propia naturaleza, entonces van a surgir la envidia, los celos, la comparación, la competencia.
You see, this uniqueness is not to be suppressed. You cannot suppress it just because the uniqueness is in file 1, you see. All of this uniqueness that we described, this flower, this individual beauty which you need, each one of us, is not to be negated or suppressed. It is only to be appreciated by seeing it. You see, you appreciate it, and when you begin to appreciate it, you will begin to see the beauty of it, you see.
De ninguna manera se puede suprimir este ser único, porque pertenece al ser relativo, esta diferencia, pero sí se puede apreciar si vemos, observamos a este ser único.
See, so our existence in the relative, and thank you, Cecilia, our dear Cecilia friend from, it must be our Cecilia in Spain that is doing the English, the English to Spanish translations, right? Am I correct? Yes.
Cecilia de España.
Oh, no, sorry, this is Cecilia in Argentina. This is Cecilia in Buenos Aires. Cecilia
de Buenos Aires.
Okay, right. We have two Cecilias, I want you to know. One in Spain and one over here.
Hay dos Cecilias, una en España y otra en Argentina.
All right. Okay, so this is the thing, you see, you are appreciating the uniqueness and the unique beauty of who you are. You see, who you and I are, each one of us is the exact prescription for moving forward in this life of liberation, you see. We have received the knowledge of who you and I are, but we also need to begin to appreciate the beauty of who we really are in the relative world.
Apreciar el ser únicos, lo único que somos, esto pertenece al mundo relativo, y es hermoso apreciar lo único, lo especiales que somos, pero apreciarlos desde el ver, el observar.
You see, there is a serious risk of, because if you cannot, what prevents you from appreciating the beauty of what you are is because your camera goes on to another person, you see. Oh, how nice. What a beautiful body she has. What beautiful clothes she has. What a beautiful home she has. What a beautiful husband she has, etc., etc., etc. You see?
Lo que no nos deja ver lo especiales que somos cada uno es cuando nuestra visión está puesta en otra persona. Entonces vemos, uy, qué hermosa mujer, uy, qué hermoso cuerpo, uy, qué hermosa ropa que tiene, qué hermosa casa que tiene.
You see, the Dadashri says, there is tremendous capital. Capital means bank.
With a big T.
No, capital means like, you know, if you have a big bank balance, you say you got a big capital, right? Balance.
Oh, yes.
Okay, there is tremendous capital within. There is a tremendous. You got, you know, if you got a lot of money in the bank, it's your capital. You see, in the same way, there is a lot of money inside this special bank, this body. You see, body complex. Lot of capital, lot of value.
Oh, okay.
Valuable.
Dadashri dice que es un tremendo valor, inmenso valor que hay en cada ser humano en su interior.
Yeah, this capital, the balance, this valuable thing within each one of us is so precious that if your camera shifts to someone else and starts looking at his home, his money, his wife, his husband, etc., you see, you will lose your balance inside. You will lose your own capital, and inside then you will become imbalanced, you see. You will, it will lose your balance inside.
Cuando desviamos nuestra atención hacia otras personas y empezamos a compararnos, a ver lo que ellos tienen, la casa, el dinero, todas las cosas que tienen que ver con lo relativo, eso lo que hace es que nos hace perder el balance interior, y perdemos valor.
Yeah, you see, it is, first of all, it is so rare to even become aware of this magnificent beauty that is within each one of us, this magnificent capital, this magnificent valuable thing within each one of us, which is our equanimity, you see, which is our equanimity.
Poder recordar y ver todas las maravillas que hay dentro nuestro balance, nuestro capital, nuestro propio valor, es llegar a conocer.
It is called, it is called the inner bliss balance. Okay, Dada calls it the inner bliss balance. You see, inner bliss balance.
Dada dice que esto es la bienaventuranza interior, el balance interno de la bienaventuranza que todos llevamos dentro. Y ahí es donde tenemos que recordar quiénes somos.
Chasing, pursuing, looking, coveting, chasing, pursuing, and coveting, to covet something, to wish, coveting, you know, to covet when we say we covet something, what do we mean when we say covet something? Okay, when you covet, when we desire something, we crave something. You see, coveting will make you lose your inner balance. You see, inner bliss balance, inner bliss balance. Inner bliss balance.
Cuando nosotros perseguimos algo o deseamos algo y estamos atrás o queremos agarrar algo, ¿no? Como estamos atrás de algo, lo que logramos es perder nuestro balance interior.
Yeah. And the more we are not to find faults with the other people, other meaning people who have not realized the Amapura, okay? We are not to find fault with them because they do not know anything else. They only know about, their camera can only look outside. Their camera can only look outside. Their camera cannot look inside, you see. Their camera only always is looking outside. Oh, what a beautiful car. Oh, what a beautiful home. Oh, you see, what a beautiful vacation place. How are they enjoying on the, in the photographs, having fun. All of those things, you see. This is called chasing a mirage. You see, it's a mirage. You know what a mirage is, right?
No, I don't know what is a mirage.
Okay,
I know that there is a plane called Mirage, but I don't know.
Yeah, okay. A mirage is, what happens in hot weather on the dry roads. You see, on the road, you're going for miles and miles, and in a distance, you will see water. You'll see water.
Yeah. Espejismo means in Spanish. No conocer esto de estar persiguiendo, ir atrás de estos espejismos y de perseguir y desear algo, es algo que es normal para las personas que no conocen el alma pura. Entonces solo pueden ver lo que sucede afuera, ¿no? Y como qué buen auto que tienen, qué divina casa, qué lindo lugar de vacaciones van, qué felices que lucen en las fotos, pero todo eso simplemente es un espejismo, es algo que no existe, es una ilusión.
Yeah, it's just you see the deer running after it. Why? They think it's water, so they keep running, but the water never comes because it is an illusion. It's an optical illusion. You see, it feels like water. You see, you and I, if you have driven in desert areas, we are aware of this mirage. You see, hot weather.
Cuando hace mucho calor y se ve agua al final del camino, lo que estamos viendo es un espejismo. Y vivir corriendo detrás de ese agua que solamente es una ilusión.
Yeah.
Solamente es una ilusión. Ahora, si nosotros estuviéramos allí, sabríamos que ese agua que vemos no existe, es una ilusión.
First the vision gets externalized, and then it runs after it. You see, so the more externalized the vision, the more the loss of the inner balance, you see. It is, and we all have been blessed, you see, because we do not have to worry about externalization of vision anymore. We have been lifted up. We are the vision, you see. We are the vision. It's not a question of we are using the vision the wrong way. We are the vision. And the vision, in this vision, we see the self. In this vision, we see the self and we see the non-self too, you see. We see the self and we see the non-self.
Nosotros hemos sido bendecidos porque nosotros somos la visión y tenemos la visión del ser y tenemos la visión del no ser.
So, our Vitarag, our Simandar Swami, our Lord, and our Dada, all these Vitarags, those who have been through it all and have seen it all in totality, say that do not imitate anyone. You say, do not do what the people of the world are doing. Whatever the people of the world are doing, do not do that. You only do what is beneficial for you yourself. You see?
Nuestro Dadashri, el Señor que habita en nosotros, nos dice que no imitemos a nadie, que no intentemos imitar a nadie.
Do only that which is right or beneficial for you, okay?
Que hagamos solo lo que es correcto o beneficioso para nosotros.
Yeah, this is an effort. This is an instruction by our Gnani to bring us back into the awareness of our own uniqueness, just like the flower that I showed you. You see, just, you're unique and you're beautiful. Appreciating your own beauty, you will stop you will stop pointing your camera at others, you see.
Dadashri nos trae con esta enseñanza, con este conocimiento, a apreciar nuestro propio ser, la belleza de nuestro propio ser, para poder mantenernos en equilibrio y en balance, y poder tener la visión del ser y de no ser. Porque si ponemos la visión fuera del ser, perdemos el balance y no podemos y perdemos la ecuanimidad del ser.
You see, it is not looking at yourself through your ego. If you say, I am Sandra, and I am beautiful, or if you say, I am Donald, I'm Donald and I am the greatest person on this earth, that is not called appreciation. That is called narcissism or narcissistic egoism, okay?
Yes. No mirar al ser desde Sandra, desde el ser relativo y decir, oh, yo soy el hombre más maravilloso, soy el mejor. Esto es mirar, tener la mirada a través del ego, y se llama narcisismo.
Yeah, it is not to give any, like the flower. You see the flower doesn't say I'm beautiful or I'm unique. You see, the flower, when it looks at others, it also appreciates the beauty of the other, also the beauty of the other flower. Also, if some flower is not yet ready, it's only in the form of a bud, it's a tiny bud, it appreciates the beauty and knows that its time is coming when it will open up, you see. So everything in its own time and place. Everything correct in its own time and place.
Aunque la flor la flor no mira a nadie, ella simplemente florece, esparce su fragancia, y aunque haya caído una semilla y esté saliendo la planta, y todavía no salió la flor, no critica no critica a la otra porque todavía no salió la flor, no floreció, sino ella sabe que en su propio y en su único momento va a florecer y va a ser hermosa, porque puede reconocer también la belleza en cada otra flor.
This appreciation of the energy that is there when you focus only on yourself, you see, and no one else. You as the Amapura, or you as a human being, even you are either a human being because you are a human being because you are not aware of the fact that I am the Amapura in this body that is called a human being, you see. So either you are a human being or you are the Amapura, you see.
Esta apreciación solo puede suceder cuando estamos viendo desde el alma pura que tenemos el conocimiento y estamos despiertos, conscientes de que somos el alma pura. Si estamos viéndolo desde Patricia o estamos viendo desde en lo relativo, y entonces no somos conscientes del alma pura, de quién verdaderamente somos.
Yes. So this, you see, this one here, this appreciation factor, and you know, first of all, we begin with the appreciation and the rising appreciation, the awareness and the rising awareness, appreciation, and experience. You see, rising awareness. First, you appreciate the fact, then your awareness increases, and then your experience becomes that. You see, that I'm special. You know, this is so special, and not to show that to the world, but to maintain your blissful balance, you see, to maintain your inner bliss, you see. You're not showing it, you're not trying to proclaim it. I'm sorry, I'm going too long. You're not trying to show off, you see. It is an inner thing, you see.
Primero es el conocimiento de saber que somos alma pura, y esto lo que nos permite es una apreciación diferente, y después sentimos la experiencia. Todo esto nos hace mantener en un estado de bienaventuranza interior, y no es para que la gente, no es para mostrarnos, para que la gente nos vea, es algo para nuestro ser, nada más.
The more you become aware of it, the more your fight with anything that is around you is not there, you see. The more you become aware of it, the more your fight with anything else is simply disappears, you see. Just like a rose, you see, it has no fight with the thorns that are there everywhere, you see. A thorn here, a thorn there, a thorn here, but up there, rose is there, you see. You see?
Cuanto más sabemos o más peleamos, es como que nos lastimamos. Y en el conocimiento sabemos que la rosa tiene sus espinas, y tiene una espina aquí, tiene otra espina ahí, pero arriba está la rosa.
You see, and Dadashri teaches us that this world is as it is. It is not just a bed of roses. It is not just everything comforts. You see, there will be everything, just both, you see, comforts and discomforts, you know, adversity and luxury, you see. But we need the adjustment of the rose as it holds its own ground in its space, you see. Mm-hmm.
Dadashri nos muestra con esto que, con esto de las rosas, que en la vida hay confort, hay un montón de cosas, pero también está lo otro, está la incomodidad, el desconfort, está la lujuria, el egoísmo, pero al finalmente está la rosa.
So, so wisdom, Dadashri's definition of a wise person, wise one, according to Dada, and we're not talking about Amapuras anymore, okay? We are talking about just worldly interaction. Wise one, according to Dada, is, if the worldly people keep on upsetting it, keep on making it difficult, the more the other person is difficult, the more the adjustment comes from inside, you see. Without touching that which is outside, or without complaining about, without trying to push away that which is wrong, you see. The more the other person is doing wrong, the more you try to correct it from inside. Not try to correct from outside, but from inside, you see.
Dadashri dice que una persona sabia es la que una persona que si vienen los problemas no trata de si hay cosas injustas, hay problemas, o vienen personas peleadoras, o suceden cosas así, es como no tratar de cambiarlas afuera. Es como aceptar lo que está sucediendo.
Right.
No querer empujarlas a que tengan que ir por determinado camino, a que tengan que hacer determinadas cosas. La situación no se resuelve queriendo empujar a la persona a hacer las cosas de determinada manera. El conflicto se resuelve en el interior.
Because Dadashri is saying, in essence, he is saying that the world is such that the world is so crazy that they will leave, the tap open, the tap of the water tank open all night, and instead of collecting it, in a vessel so that the water doesn't go waste, they will put the vessel upside down and the tap is open all night. That is how the world is, you see.
Dice que Dadashri dice que el mundo está tan loco que deja las canillas abiertas, en vez de juntar el agua, la deja que corra, y así desaparece y desperdicia.
Yeah. You see, the precious water is coming out. Water is precious, and yet they are not collecting it. They have kept their vessel upside down, so they can't collect it, and they go to sleep. This is how precious water here means the energy of life energy, you see. Precious life energy is being wasted away.
Acá lo que dice Dadashri es que el valor del agua es preciosa, y dejarla que se desperdicie de esa forma, yéndose a dormir sin juntar el agua, es como, el agua viene a ser como la energía de la vida, y esto es lo que las personas hacemos, desperdiciar la maravillosa energía de vida en querer cambiar al otro.
And he might even, and some of them might be destructive. Some people, we know there are many destructive people in this world. They create wars and they create conflicts between human beings, okay? And what do they think? I am destroying the other person. I am making that other person pay for this. You see, that is what they are thinking. They do it with the idea that they are taking revenge on the other person, but in fact, he is destroying his own self because there is. Yeah, let you translate it, then I will give you the.
Dadashri dice que hay personas que son muy destructivas en este mundo, y son personas que generan guerras, generan conflictos. Estas personas dicen, yo estoy destruyendo a estas personas, y el deseo es que estas personas sean castigadas, que paguen por lo que hicieron. Lo que están creando es una venganza, y esta venganza y todo esto, guerras que producen, estas personas las destruye, están haciendo una autodestrucción.
You see, but Dadashi says he may think that, oh, I'm taking revenge, I'm destroying the other person, but in fact he is destroying himself because of a principle of the Vitarag Lord, which because of a vision, the knowledge, the absolute knowledge of Vitarag Lord, the science of the Lord, says that there is no energy that can hurt another living being. You see, there is no independent energy. There is no independent energy within this life to hurt this life. You see, it is all there is. There is no such energy that there is no such energy that literally can hurt another life if there is no account between the two. You see, if there is no account between the two.
Dada Shri dice que a causa del Vitarash del Señor, estas personas que quieren destruir, que quieren venganza, que las otras personas paguen, se autodestruyen. Entonces, esto porque no hay una energía que pueda lastimar al otro si estas dos personas no tienen algo entre ellas.
And this is I'm going to write this sentence down in the chat because I think this is very, very interesting, and we are now beginning to understand its beauty, okay? Dadashri says that there is no one born in this world who can hurt another life or living being, okay? Another living being.
Dadashri dice que no hay ninguna persona nacida en este mundo que pueda lastimar a otro ser viviente.
Right? There is no one born in this world who can hurt anyone else. In other words, there is no human being or no living being has the independent energy to hurt any other living being. And if hurt happens, it is exactly because of an account, you see, because of an unfinished account between the person who hurts and the person who gets hurt. Person who hurts and the person who gets hurt, you see, this is an account.
De la única forma que se puede herir a otra persona es cuando hay una cuenta pendiente que está sin resolver. Entonces sí se produce el daño. Si no, Dadashri dice que nadie ha nacido en este mundo que pueda lastimar a algún otro ser viviente, salvo que exista una cuenta pendiente.
This is a very magnificent vision. This is the final vision. What is just written over here is the final vision. Okay, it is the final vision, but it is like you are now on a spaceship and you see the entire world. You see, entire world as from your space ship. You see, but if you're in an aeroplane, you only see land only below, you see. You see land, 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 land. You know, you can only go up to 35,000, 40,000 feet only. You know, you can't go higher.
La visión final, la visión importante final, es como si estuviéramos en una nave espacial, viendo todo lo que sucede en la Tierra. No sé, no es lo mismo que verlo desde un avión, porque en el avión lo único que vemos es la Tierra.
But how does it begin? How does it begin? It begins through the appreciation of the uniqueness of this Prakriti that the people identify as Kimochi, Cecilia, you see, Julio, you see. You see, this is a unique Prakriti. It is a Prakriti. It is not you, you see. It is not you.
¿Y cómo empieza la apreciación de lo verdadero? Es con el Prakruti.
You see, it begins with an appreciation of the uniqueness, you see. Now, it's unique, uniqueness, it's unique and special, and therefore it can never be compared, you see.
Este ser único que existe en cada uno de los seres vivientes, nunca puede ser comparado, jamás puede ser comparado, porque todos son especiales y únicos.
You see, if you really believe that you are unique, then there is no way you can compare yourself with anyone else. You see, if you know you're unique, then
si nosotros podemos ver y saber que somos únicos, jamás vamos a compararnos con otro ser.
You see, and that uniqueness is a vision when you remove yourself away from the Prakriti. It is not to be enforced by being in the Prakriti and say, I'm unique, you see.
Esta apreciación del ser único comienza con la separación, porque yo no puedo decir, Patricia es única, Sandra es única, porque desde ahí no es.
So the comparative vision is dangerous, okay? You cannot compare. Comparative vision is dangerous because comparative vision happens externally and then it happens internally. The internal comparative vision is even more dangerous, okay?
Okay. La visión la visión de comparación es en la forma externa y en la forma interna. Y la interna es una visión que es peligrosa. Las dos son peligrosas, pero la interna es más peligrosa.
It will immediately lead to ego reactions and kashais, you see? Kashais, okay?
Y esto nos lleva, porque es peligroso, porque esto nos lleva al ego y las reacciones y a los kashais.
It is so. Dadashri gives us very beautiful saying that now, in fact, he gives us keys to be applied at two levels. He gives us a very beautiful key in the relative world. He says, in the relative world, do not imitate, do not become a monkey, do not try to do what others are doing, you see. And from the view of the Mahatma, see the beauty of this one who is there in front of you, called Shuddha, Cecilia, Maman, you see. You know, see the beauty inside. Beauty not in the sense of beauty that the world calls beauty. See the beauty as you see, as you begin to see. As you see, you will see more beauty. As you see, you will see more beauty. As you see, you'll see more beauty.
Dadashri nos da la llave, y esta llave en el mundo relativo no es para imitar. Los Mahatmas tienen la visión de la belleza, la visión del ser real, y ven la belleza en cada situación, en cada persona, en cada flor. Cuando podemos ver esa belleza, vamos a ver más belleza todavía.
You see, so you begin not to be upset about something that you don't like inside this Prakriti that people identify as Kimochi or Yaya, you don't. People will say, oh, this is wrong, this is bad, etc. But you now need to rise a little bit higher. You need to rise higher and see it as it is and say, oh, yes, yeah, it's there, but you see, the overall construction is the construction of the Lord. You see, it's a gift that is there in front of you. It's a beautiful gift, and this is all you've got. This is all we have got, this body. You see? Sorry, God, it was too long. No.
No, it's okay. No debemos de sentir tristezas por las faltas que vemos en nuestros files, porque eso no es algo que sirva, llevar sobre las faltas que tenemos o que vemos también en otras personas, y enfocarnos en la belleza desde lo real, en cada persona y en cada flor y en cada situación. Es un regalo de Dios, porque es un regalo de Dios la vida que tenemos.
And you see, the closer you come to it, in other words, the closer you see it, the more aware you will become of its fragrance, you see, of its beauty. The whole process is on the seeing part only. You just see it. You see Antonio, you see, Laura. You just see, and without, to see means there is no opinions, there is no judgment, just to see it.
Cada vez que nos vamos acercando a poder ver esto, a poder experimentarlo, más conciencia tenemos de la belleza. La importancia está en poder ver, y el ver de verdad, sin opiniones, ni críticas, ni juicios.
Now, in that seeing, initially you will see the tendencies of the Prakriti to look outside. You see, this Prakriti is such, the Prakriti is always looking at other. Oh, today she is wearing this dress, tomorrow she is wearing this dress, today she is talking to this man, tomorrow she is talking to that man. See, all of those, you just have to see that inside. You don't just see.
Primero, lo que vamos a ver desde el Prakriti es esta persona está nerviosa, no está nerviosa, esta persona habla con este hombre, habla con esta mujer, esa visión así de opiniones y de juicios.
And the only way to remove opinions is to appreciate the beauty of who you really are. If because of the lack of appreciation, excuse me, because of the lack of appreciation, because of because of the draining of this balance that is inside. You see, because of the flushing away of this energy that is you are all about, you feel bankrupt, you feel weak, you feel inadequate, you see, you feel somebody else is better, you see. Very dangerous, you see. Do not let this balance inside drain away, you see.
Lo maravilloso de poder ver cuando no estamos viendo desde el ser, estamos viendo desde Prakruti, estamos viendo lo que estamos emitiendo opiniones. Estas opiniones nos hacen sentir que somos miserables, que no somos buenos, que nos falta sabiduría, que somos débiles, que no tenemos buenas ideas, que no somos buenos para nada. Y ese es el peligro.
Mm-hmm. And you see, one thing that really drains it away very fast, the thing that drains away this inner balance very fast is called kashais, you see. Any kind of kashai reaction. Kashais are not happening to us, but by believing that it is happening to me, you enter into it again. Kashai reactions will drain away your energy. You see, will drain this beautiful, magnificent energy. You see?
Una manera de drenar o perder energía es reaccionar con los kashais. Es la forma de perder toda la hermosa y maravillosa energía. Nos drena, perdemos esta energía de bienaventuranza.
Right, so Vishuddhatma Bhagavan, I mean, this most important Dadashri says, and Lord Mahavir says. Dadashri says, and Lord Mahavir says, okay? The Vitrag lords, all the lords have said this. And they say that no matter what happens, do not let any Kashai reaction enter into your space, you see. No Kashai reaction should enter into your space. Kashai happens to Cecilia or to Kimochi, you see, but that is from the past life. But you do not go in there again, you see. You do not touch it. Do not touch it, you see.
Dadashri y todos los señores, los maestros, dicen que no importa lo que esté sucediendo adentro, no importa cuál sea el kashai, lo que no tenemos, la reacción es la que debe desaparecer, porque ahí nos desbalanceamos. Suceda lo que suceda, es mantener el balance y la visión.
Yeah, right. In essence, what he's saying is, do not let your dhyan meditation change. We have a new beautiful dhyan has arisen within us all, which is Ev So Amapura, Vishuddhatma Chu, and do not let that change. You see, do not let it shift from there.
Suceda lo que suceda con los kashais, Dadashri dice que no perdamos el dhyan, la meditación dhyan, que no desaparezca la visión que cambie o desaparezca la visión de que somos alma pura.
Yeah, so it's time for a break and then we'll come back. Vishuddhatma Bhagavan, we welcome Marcia. Oi, Marcia, Jai Sachidanand. Marcia has just joined us from Germany, and we have this whole group, beautiful group here in this big namaskars to the people in Mexico, all right? To these two friends in Mexico, I have some good news for them that Eunice is planning to take Shuddha to Mexico by the end of May, beginning of May, okay? So we are... Yeah.
Dice, Shuddha está diciendo que vamos a tomar un pequeño recreo, pero para México tiene una linda noticia y es que UNIS va a estar llevando ayuda en mayo a México.
So we start in.
¡Qué suerte que tienen!
And then we start in Mexico, and then we go south to Brazil and cover cities that we have not been before. You see, we have still to cover many cities in Brazil where Dada has not come, so we go there.
Así que van a estar yendo a México y van a estar bajando hasta Brasil, en todas las ciudades donde Dadashri no pudo estar.
Vishuddhatma Bhagavan. So, what is she saying? Yes?
¿Qué es lo que dijiste que no escuchó?
Que los esperamos aquí con mucho gusto.
They wait for you and Eunice very happy.
Yes, yes. We will keep you informed. Eunice will do most of the contacts and things like that, but we'll let you know. So we have.
Van a estar en contacto a través de Eunice, que es la que se encarga de contactar a las personas y de estar avisando.
You have.
Está con Carlos en comunicación.
Yes, Carlos, huh? Okay. All right.
Eunice is talking with Carlos, yes.
Okay, wonderful, yes. All right, so let us take a break here, and then we will come back. We'll come back in about 10 minutes, shall we?
Bueno, en 10 minutos nos volvemos a encontrar, 10 minutos de recreo.
All right?
All right.
¿De acuerdo?
Yeah.
No, yo creo que
hacer la ceremonia.
No, yo creo que no había hecho
La persona lo hace para hablar sobre el evento de Brasil. Entonces van a México, van a nacer Argentina y
si están atrasados, pues que no se lo pagan.
eso es lo que ha dicho ahora.
Sí, está así, pero perfecto.
Hay cosas que
ya ni los compré, que se vienen más de
habla cuerpo, ¿no? Historia, algo lo histérico, Dios.
Sí, porque él se baña y no sé qué tanto.
Se van.
Hoy ya estaba yo que me lo olvidé.
Ahorita sí, también no lo sé.
Hagan lo que tienen, pero intenten aceptar este regalo o no. Yo te lo regreso. Te regalo algo bueno, no lo que tú me has dado. Porque yo no tengo lo que tú me has dado, tengo otras cosas. Hace calor hoy. Voy a cambiarle el agua a las flores, aunque dijo 10 minutos nada más, ¿no? No, ay, perdí. Mira, eso es allá en India. No, sorry. él vive en Florida. Yo creo que él estaba en India.
No, bien.
¿En qué parte de Florida?
No sé.
Pues está mi sobrina, que mi sobrina vive en Miami. Yo creía que él estaba en India. La chica nueva que estaba hoy está allí con él. La que se hacía.
No, ese es de Argentina.
¿Alguien quiere?
Sí, pero mejor lo hacemos después posible. Lo que no hay que poner es verde.
No, yo sé, pero lo traje para ver el tamaño, ahora lo limpiamos.
Ah, sí, sí.
Pero ahí quedan bonitas, no hay que cortarlas ni nada. ¿Verdad?
Muy bonitas.
Y te voy a ayudar a... Sí.
Las lámparas, también las lámparas. Ahora lo voy a hacer.
Ay, señor. Creo que hoy no ha hecho mucho calor, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Hay que poner el si lo ponemos ahora. Me ayuda Intentamos, sí, pero será después.
Está Daniel en España.
Será. Hola, Toño.
Hola, ¿cómo están? Hola, Kimochi, saludos desde México.
Saludos. Qué bueno, ¿no?
Saludos a Daniel y Yaya.
Están por ahí, Daniel y Yaya. Bueno, parece que se va a abrir México, no se sabe qué va a pasar, ¿no? Vamos a ver qué pasa con México. Si viene Shuddha con Eunice, ¿no?
Sí, en esas estamos, a ver qué podemos organizar. Pero Eunice no nos ha mandado el programa de lo que piensan hacer, porque quedaban de ponerse de acuerdo con Carlos.
Claro.
Y no le ha mandado a Eunice el programa de lo que tienen los Mahatmas pensado. Entonces no hemos podido organizar. Pero ya tenemos pensando algunos lugares y algunas conexiones con radio o algo para que se pueda difundir bien.
Qué bueno. Lo que pasa es que Eunice debe estar en el crucero, quizás. Sí, debe estar ahora en liados. Pero bueno, ella debe tener en mente también dónde buscar, dónde llamar, dónde agrupar gente, supongo.
Sí, eso estábamos esperando para tener bien ya porque parece ser que todavía no están las fechas definidas y qué es el programa para que separemos los lugares.
Bueno, pues ya
me dice Alma que las fechas ya están, pero todavía no tenemos el programa de lo que piensan hacer.
Vale. Bueno, pues vamos a ver. Algún día nos iremos a México.
Sí, claro. Bienvenidas.
A ver. Vale. Ahora. Sí, vamos a entrar aquí.
Ustedes le piden que les digan dónde tienen que ir. Ellos dicen, bueno, de tal día a tal día, y ustedes me dicen, y es lo que les estaba diciendo a Carlos, porque ellos pagan el boleto, pero no creo que hay que dejarlos que vayan en un lugar. Aquí, y ya.
Mira.
Porque ellos no pagan de espera. Pero le dije, solo como tú vas a quedar en tu casa. Nada más, Charlie, como tú vas a quedar en tu casa. Ahora pues vas a quedar en tu casa. Pero ya.
Las mesas de exilio son distintas.
Iguales ha cambiado.
No, porque que tendría abrir 30 días y te ponen 31.
Sería abril, no sé, no sé, no ha cambiado bueno el calendario. No
¿Dónde está el día? Ahorita aquí un palito con Lucia. ¿Aquí en la mesa?
Aquí se la movió, aquí nada más. No.
Patricia, ¿estás solita hoy?
Hoy estoy en casa.
Ah,
Porque ahora dentro de un ratito termino con esto y tengo que hacer cosas por acá cerca.
claro.
Sí, así que me quedé acá, lo hago desde acá y termino y salgo corriendo. No, y estoy con ustedes, estamos todos juntos.
Claro que sí, por supuesto.
Sí. Yo espero todos los sábados a la mañana para poder tener este satsang.
Sí.
Me llena el alma.
Se escucha. Ah, sí.
Sorry, okay, so shall we resume our satsang here?
Vamos a continuar con el satsang.
Satsang is even the word satsang is so beautiful, you know. The simple word satsang is so beautiful, you know. It reminds, you know, and especially for Mahatmas, it assumes a new meaning because the moment you say satsang, it tells you, come home, come home.
La palabra satsang es tan hermosa y sobre todo para los Mahatmas, solo decir satsang es el recordatorio de volver al hogar, volver al hogar.
Yeah, it is. Home is the company of the eternal and it is always there whenever you want it, you see. It is only when you have to seek an external company that you have to do something, whereas to seek the company of the self or the eternal, you don't have to do anything.
El satsang es la compañía de lo eterno, ¿no? Y a menos que tengamos que hacer cosas con otras personas, siempre estamos en compañía de lo eterno.
So there is first the original company, which is the company of the one who has been with us, the company of the one who has been with us life after life after life, you see. And we never even knew about him, you know, because whichever body we had, we said, I am this body, I am this body, I am this body. And in this life, we have now known him, you see.
Lo eterno siempre nos acompañó, pero nosotros no lo sabíamos y pensábamos que éramos este cuerpo, esta mente, y en esta vida tuvimos la bendición de conocerlos, de saber quiénes somos.
Once when I say we have known him, we have experienced him. To know means to experience, okay?
conocer el ser es la experiencia.
Amidst all the relative experiences, there is one experience which is beyond all the relative experience, and that is the experience of the knowing. You see, where there are no words to describe this experience.
Conocer es la experiencia. En esta vida tuvimos la experiencia en la cual no existen las palabras para poder describirlo.
And that is the experience that lets you see Kimochi, let you see Yaya, let you see all these wonderful friends in Spain sitting in front of us, but at the same time, there is an exact awareness of the Amapura, or the knowers within them, you see, the real within them. That really they are the knowers of everything that is happening.
Ahora podemos estar viendo la compañía de Yaya, de Kimochi y de todos, pero también tenemos el conocimiento y la experiencia de quiénes son, del verdadero ser de cada uno de ellos.
All that is happening, and that is who I am too, you see. Really, they are the knowers of all that is happening, and that is who I am too. You see, I am the knower, or the Gnata. You see, I am the knower. You see, I am that. You see, I am that.
El saber que soy alma pura y que todos somos alma pura, y es el conocimiento, y este conocimiento se llama Gnat.
Gnata. Gna. Just say Nata. Yeah, Gnata. Gnata, yeah. Gnata. You see, I am that. Now, there's a very famous, as ancient as India is, there is this famous word, these three words called Tattvam Asi. Tattvam Asi, which means thou art that. You are that. You are that. Tattvam Asi.
Hay una palabra muy antigua en India que es Tat Tuan Asi, y quiere decir yo soy eso.
You are that. You see? Now we have continuously said you are that, but until the experience happens, I am that. I am so. Soy Amapura Vishuddhatma. Then you becomes, then it changes to I am that, you see. I am that.
El ser I am that es yo soy alma pura, y esta es la forma en que se dice desde la antigüedad en India.
That becomes the prati iti. That is a conviction of the I am that. It is, this, we don't need a conviction that the old conviction was I am Nelita, or I am Maman, you see. That was wrong conviction, you see. And now the prati iti, to turn towards the self, to turn towards the self, and the conviction becomes I am that. Not this body, but I am that, you see.
I can't hear you because you got frozen. Your sound and image got frozen. Please repeat the last.
Is it frozen still?
No, now it's perfect.
Okay. So, see, pratiti, we have this word called pratiti, is in two parts. We have say pratiti, means prati iti. You see? Prati iti. Pratiti, we say, pratiti is an important word. You'll need to understand pratiti, you see? It's going to come a lot later on when you study, when you go into details of Aptavani 12, etc.
Pratiti es una palabra que es muy importante y nos va a servir en el conocimiento que vamos a tener más adelante.
It's called, it means conviction, okay? Pratiti means?
Lo que quiere decir es convicción, certeza.
Oh.
Antes teníamos la certeza de que éramos nuestro cuerpo, que no éramos nuestro relativo, y ahora, luego del despertar del Gnani y de este conocimiento y de esta experiencia, lo que vamos adquiriendo es la certeza y la convicción de quién verdaderamente somos nosotros y el resto.
Okay, prati iti means the self, and towards the self. You see, now before we were outside looking at the body and the bodies and the material world. Now the conviction of the self has happened. This is that, it's the exact conviction, exact, no mirage, no illusion, you see, exact conviction.
Iti quiere decir self, el ser, ¿no? Y antes teníamos la certeza de que éramos la visión mundana de nuestro cuerpo, mente, y luego tenemos la exacta convicción, luego del Vidhi, la exacta convicción, la certeza de quién realmente somos.
Yes, so pratiti, you see, the pratiti is that which, this conviction that has happened within all of us. So Amapura can never change anymore. No matter, mountains may fall and the world may collapse and this physical world may collapse, this body may collapse, you see. But this conviction can never change anymore. And that is the beauty of the Akram Vignan and the Gnani Vidhi of Dada, you see. That is our beauty. That is the beauty. Pratiti is this pratiti.
La certeza de quién realmente somos no va a cambiar nunca. Pueden caerse las montañas, puede caerse el mundo, puede desaparecer este cuerpo, pero la belleza es que esta convicción jamás va a desaparecer.
Yeah, so this pratiti is exact, if there is not even one particle, one element of doubt in this, you see, it is 100%. If this was 99%, it would have shifted, you see. It has a possibility of shifting, but it is 100%. So Amapura, you see, Ish bin Rainasila, you see. This Vishuddhatma chu, Vishuddhatma chu.
No hay ni una partícula o elemento de duda de que esto es el conocimiento, la convicción que somos alma pura. Nada puede hacer desaparecer este conocimiento.
And it is because of this conviction. It is because of this conviction that we say that we have landed on the moon. You see, we are no longer pointing the finger. Oh, that's the moon, that's the moon. That is the Amapura, that is the soul, you see. It is because of this conviction. And people of the world, they say, oh, Amapura, Satpura, Ama is like this, Ama is like this, Ama is like that. Because there is a lack of conviction, you see, for them. Other people. For us all Mahatmas, we have landed on the moon, you see, we've landed on the moon.
Para los Mahatmas es como haber aterrizado en la luna. Y antes del Gnan era señalar la luna, decir, esa es alma pura, esa es la luna, pero estábamos señalándola como si estuviera fuera de nosotros. Y hoy estamos en la luna.
And in the spiritual journey, those people who point the finger to the moon saying, Amapura is like this, Amapura is like that, Amapura, everybody is Amapura. For them, they have the distance still to cover. They're saying, you know, the moon is closer. They have got millions of miles to go, countless lifetimes to go before they can establish a conviction, you see, land on the moon, you see.
Para los que no son Mahatmas, ellos saben dónde está la luna, están millones de millas lejos de la Tierra y lejos de nosotros, y este es el camino que les queda recorrer, así de apartados están.
And you see,
para nosotros,
it's a spirit.
Nosotros ya estamos allí.
It's not a physical journey, it's a spiritual journey, and if in the process of one life after the other life, if you come across the wrong guru, the wrong spiritual master, again you go out in the wrong direction. Again you go out in the wrong direction, you see. There is no telling. There is no telling whether there will be another human body in the next life, you see. So this is so critical, you see.
Para los que no tienen este conocimiento, para los que no recibieron el Akram Vignan y el Gnani Vidhi, el viaje lo ven como físico, y esto no es físico, es un viaje espiritual, porque si no, vida tras vida, si tenemos el maestro equivocado, vamos a seguir pensando que el viaje es físico.
Yeah, Niruma used to use the word jackpot, okay? A jackpot. I don't know whether you are all familiar with, but, you know, people here, even in USA, people, even poor people, you know, they buy $1 or $2 lotteries, you know, thinking that they will, you know, this weekend when they draw the numbers, they will become multi-millionaires, you see. You know, the chances are 1 in millions, or, you know, millions that you will get that, you see. But this one has happened for all of us. This one has happened so easy with the Gnani coming to your land, to your city, to your homes, you know, to your city, you see.
En Niruma decía que esto es como la lotería, ¿no? La posibilidad de ganarla es 1 en 1.000.000. Y esto en realidad es lo que nos pasó a nosotros, de encontrar el conocimiento y la experiencia.
You see, to get the Gnani Vidhi is the equivalent of winning the biggest jackpot. You see, you know, if all of a sudden, if you get all these millions of dollars, most people will not know what to do with that, you see. It will totally disrupt their life, whereas this one, this spiritual jackpot, if you win in one evening in life, your work is done. Yes, you have landed on the moon.
Y haber recibido el Gnani Vidhi es haber ganado la lotería, aunque ya sea una tarde en toda la vida, ya el trabajo está hecho, no hay más nada que hacer.
Yeah, it is so precious, and that is why we all, first we have to appreciate its preciousness, how precious this is, okay? And then as we rise in its awareness, the fragrance of its fragrance will spread naturally through our presence to the people around us, you see. People around us, whether you're in Mexico, or you're in Argentina, or you're in Spain, or Germany, doesn't matter, you see. So it begins with the appreciation that we are talking about, you know. Our topic for today is appreciation.
Es tan valioso el haber recibido este conocimiento y esta experiencia que no tiene valor, porque hay personas que podrían sacarse la lotería y no sabrían qué hacer con ellos. Pero el haber recibido este conocimiento es algo que va a acompañarnos toda la vida, y que las personas que están alrededor nuestro van a sentir esta presencia, esta fragancia vamos, que se comparte naturalmente.
You see, the other aspect of it, the other aspect of this is that it cannot be done through words. Okay, this process, it does not happen through words. It happens through fragrance. It happens through a very subtle connection. When the flower is ready, you see, the flower has to be ready, you see. We are talking about the other flowers now. You know, they're all flowers, and they're all beautiful people around you, whether it's in Mexico City or in Buenos Aires or in Willingen or in Germany, wherever you are, where the Gnani Vidhi will happen. You see, we have to recognize that they're all flowers, but the flowers have to be ready, you see. The flowers have to be ready, and then the connection happens, you see.
Nada de todo esto puede suceder, ¿no? Otro aspecto de mirar esto es que este conocimiento no puede ser transmitido a través de palabras, no se puede dar a través de palabras, es como, es algo sutil, es como una fragancia, y esto sucede cuando la persona está lista, es como cuando la flor va a florecer cuando sea su momento. Entonces las personas van a recibir esta fragancia sutil, esta conexión, va a suceder cuando sea el momento.
No human being can enlighten another human being, you see. No human being can make the other person become liberated, you see. This is a highly independent internal process, you see. A highly independent internal process. The flower has to be ready. The timing has to be right for the person who is about to be graced by the presence and the words of the Gnani, you see. It's a very subtle thing. It's a very subtle thing.
Esto no sucede así, porque si llegar a recibir los más altos, la presencia, este regalo divino que estamos recibiendo, esto sucede cuando es el momento adecuado para recibir esta presencia y energía tan sutil y elevada.
In this equation, the Gnani Purush is unique because he carries with him that extra energy that is needed to make this flower receive this pratiti, you see, to land on the moon, to become absolutely convinced, you see.
La luz, este despertar, este conocimiento, esta experiencia, no puede ser dada por otro hombre. Un hombre común no puede iluminar a otro hombre común. Gnani Purush es el que da esta posibilidad para que reciba el que está listo, cuando es el momento adecuado, cuando está preparado, y llega y le da este conocimiento.
Externally, it just looks like they're holding something, you see, on their head, you see. But,
desde afuera se ve como si fuese algo que tiene escrito en la cabeza.
And in the Gnani Vidhi, right? But internally, you are all the exact proofs of what has happened, you see. And that's something that you cannot push, or you cannot pull, or you cannot, tell anyone. It is a matter of grace, you see. It is a matter of grace.
Antes podríamos tener un cartel en la cabeza, ¿no? Pero esto no es un proceso externo, es un proceso interno. y no se puede apresurar o empujar a alguien para que esto suceda.
So do not compare yourself when, you know, we go into this thing, we say, oh, we people in Spain are not doing as well as people in Germany. Look, you know, the Gnani is coming to Germany, he is not coming to Spain, etc., etc. These are all comparative views only, you see. They've got nothing to do with the actual reality, you see. The reality is beyond all of this external stuff that is happening, okay?
Por ejemplo, Dani está yendo ahora a Alemania o está yendo a algún lado y no tenemos que sentirnos mal porque estos son sucesos externos y no se puede comparar y no sentirnos mal porque no está viniendo a nuestro país.
Yeah. So now, do you see in front of you the Charan Vidhi, or do you see just the Lord?
The Charan Vidhi.
Okay, you see the Charan Vidhi. That's good. So you shall let us go to the next words of our special Charan Vidhi.
Shuddha preguntó qué es lo que estamos viendo enfrente nuestro, si estamos viendo al Señor o estamos viendo al Charan Vidhi. Y vamos a ir...
Well, let me see. Let me just make sure, okay, because I just want to make sure. I will share it again because, you see, let me just share it again, and so that there is no... All right. So now you see it. Do you see the screen? Do you see also a little bit of the Lord also, you see? Okay, let me see. Or you just see...
Only the writing.
Right. Okay, good. So it is... You're seeing the writing, all right? So now...
Yes.
All right. We finished this one sentence called Hunishchay Nirnaiti Kevad Shuddhatma Chu. We finished that in the last session. That sentence.
Yes.
And so now the next sentence is, read the next sentence. So just quickly read this whole thing once, okay? Patricia, just read this.
Mi obediencia a Dada Bhagwan, ser interior en todos los tiempos, en el pasado, en el presente y en el futuro. Oh desapegado Señor interior, tú que permaneces libre de pasiones y apegos, bendito, natural y eternamente dichoso, lleno de conocimiento, infinito, visión infinita, iluminador del universo entero, puro, lleno de sabiduría y conciencia, morada de dicha infinita, oh desapegado Señor interior, de divinas cualidades, con absoluta fe y convicción. Soy alma pura, soy alma pura, otórgame la infinita fortaleza, bendíceme con la constante percepción del alma pura, bendíceme con tu perpetua contemplación, confórtame con tu cercanía, puedan todos los magníficos atributos ser establecidos dentro de mí.
Okay. Now you see this one here, this one, Mane apni apurva shakti apo. You see, it's the next sentence after the Hunishchay Nirneti Kevad Shuddhatma Chu. I am the self through the vision of the self, you see. And then the next sentence is, give me your unprecedented apurva energies, you see. Give me your unprecedented. Is that how it has been translated here? Unprecedented, apurva.
Apurva.
Okay, all right, let me just write this down. Okay, this is actually, you see, it's not just give me your energies, okay? It is give me...
No es solamente darme las energías.
You see, but it is give me your unprecedented, it means never before experienced energies, okay? This is the thing. Give me your unprecedented, means never in a previous lifetime, never ever even in this life before the Gnani Vidhi, was I aware of these energies, or these energies that are yours, my Lord, okay? The energy of the self, absolute self.
No quiere decir que solamente me des tus energías, y quiere decir que me des las energías que no tienen precedente, no tengo conocimiento de las energías del ser.
When you say the
Energías nunca experimentadas.
are without a precedence, it has never happened before in infinite previous lifetimes. We were not aware of this energy. You see, when somebody says, "Get out of here, shut up," you see, at that time there was only this energy to react back and say, like this. There was not that energy which remains absolutely still and says, "Bless you, bless you, bless you."
La energía que le estamos pidiendo es una energía que no tiene precedente, es una energía desconocida para nosotros, porque hasta el momento lo que nosotros conocíamos era la energía de la reacción. Alguien dice, por favor, cállate la boca, retírate, andate, y entonces se produce la reacción. Y esas eran las energías que nosotros conocíamos anteriormente.
Well, yeah,
Ahora la energía...
Yeah, sorry, go on.
Estas energías que no tienen precedentes, son energías de puro amor y conocimiento.
Wilhelm, please translate Yaya's question in English for me. Okay, so carry on. We'll just carry on. This one is this, while this is going on, unprecedented energies, you see. Unprecedented energies. We were only aware of the energies of ignorance, you see. Energies that bring more ignorance and more kashais. We were not aware of the energies that liberate us, you see.
Nosotros las únicas energías que conocemos son las energías de la ignorancia, lo de los kashais. Lo que no conocíamos son las energías de la liberación.
So there is the energy of Kashaya, and then there is the energy of liberation. The energy of liberation is our real energy, you see. And the energy of Kashaya and the energy was binding us in chains, you see, and binding us in chains and dragging us into the next life, whether we like it or not, you see.
La energía de la ignorancia y de los kashai son las energías que nos tomaban y nos arrastraban. Eso era lo conocido. La energía real es la de liberación, que la estamos conociendo, acabamos de conocerla. Esa es una energía que libera de esclavitud, ¿no? Nos libera de...
Yes, so we are all, we all are aware of Pudgal Shakti, or what we call Pudgal Shakti, or the energy of the null self, you see. The energy of the non-self, this body complex energies. We are aware of those energies, you see.
Nosotros estamos en conocimiento de Pudgal Shakti, que son las energías del no ser, de los kashais.
Yes, energy of the non-self will, you put a lot of food in it, give it a lot of, right food, it will build muscles, it will swell up, it's the physical energies, you see. The mental energies, you see, all dependent on food and water, you see. And then there is the other energy, the energy of the self does not require this physical food and anything physical in nature.
Pudgal Shakti son las energías del no ser, son las energías que tienen que ver con lo básico, con el agua, con la comida, y son las energías que nos arrastran y nos mantienen prisioneros. En cambio, y estas eran las energías que nosotros conocíamos hasta ahora. Y la energía de la liberación, la que le estamos pidiendo a Dadashri que nos dé, es una energía que tiene que ver con lo espiritual, que tiene que ver con la liberación, no tiene que ver con la comida y con el agua.
When worldly difficulties, when worldly obstructions arise, when adversity rises, you see, then all the Pudgal energy, all the physical energies may not help you. It requires just a drop, just one drop of this energy of the self to carry you up, you see, to lift you up from this, you see.
En los momentos en que aparece la adversidad, el Pudga Shakti, que es el conocimiento del no ser, no ayuda para nada. Sin embargo, cuando aparece la adversidad, una sola gota de esta energía del ser, una sola gota nos libera.
So this is the central simply is, give me your unprecedented or what I have never previously experienced, or whatever, give me your, for me they are unprecedented because I have never experienced them, my Lord, you see. So give me those energies that I have no awareness of or no experience of, you see. Give me those energy, my Lord. Oh Dada Bhagwan, within me, give me those energies.
El pedido es, por favor, Dada Bhagwan, dame esa energía que nunca he experimentado y que no conozco.
You know, and it says, give me your unprecedented energies. And let me just check something here. It is, this particular sentence is actually 3 times. Shakti Apo, give me your unprecedented energies. Okay, let me just share screen to see how it is in the Charan Vidhi. And Mane apni apuru shakti apo. See, in fact, it is 3 times, okay? It is supposed to be reported 3 times, all right? In Niruma's audio, she did it only, it is written 3 times, Shakti Apo, Shakti Apo, Shakti Apo, you know. But it is actually the whole sentence is to be repeated 3 times, not just give me energy, give me energy, give me energy, okay? All right? Just a slight correction to keep it exact with the original Charan Vidhi.
Ok. Para mantener exactamente con el Charan Vidhi original, se repite toda la oración 3 veces, y Niruma lo había anotado 3 veces solamente una parte, pero hay que repetirlo toda la oración 3 veces.
You see, this when you say, give me your unprecedented energies, my Lord, you see, it is a sentence which is very powerful because it is being asked by somebody who is faced with something that might pull him into the world, you see. You know, a Kashai reaction, adversity, difficulty at that time, give me your you know, or somebody says something to you, you know, and you immediately you have an abhav, you see, an abhav arises, you see, abhav. And I don't know, was it with you that we had discussed abhav, or was it with the Brazilians? Okay, abhav. Do you know? Abhav means column 4. Did I discuss it with you, Patricia?
Yes.
Did I discuss abhav with you or with the Brazilians?
With the with the Brazilians,
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So we're not going to go there. But you see, the slightest negative feeling that arises within is the beginning of the trap that will take you into this world, you see. And at that time, give me your unprecedented energies is a very exact sentence. You draw the energy from the Lord inside. Okay, hey Dada Bhagwan, the Lord inside. Oh Dada, give me your unprecedented energies. When you just ask for it, He will be there. He will be there to give you, so that you will not get pulled in that direction. Okay.
Yes. Está relacionado con el Kalam número 4. Y el solo pedir a Dada Bhagwan que nos dé esta energía nunca experimentada por nosotros, inmediatamente aparece y nos eleva.
Yeah,
y
so
no quedamos atrapados en lo mundano.
Nation or dislike. Yes, dislike is a very late term. It's much later. Abhav, not abhor, but abhav. Okay, abhav. Now, dislike is much later, but initially there is a negative feeling that happens inside, and that is the time when you say, Mane apni apurva shakti apo, give me your unprecedented energies. You say, give me your energy. If you ask for the energy from the right source, you will get it. Okay?
Above quiere decir que no gusta, es algo negativo. Y es un sentimiento negativo. Si cuando esto está apareciendo yo le pido a Dada que me dé esta energía no experimentada, inmediatamente aparece.
Okay, so, all right, so now let us take, before we lose our time, let us take Yaya's question. And Yaya has written her question, and I will just have Yaya say something. If she wants to say it in Spanish, just say it in Spanish so that everybody hears it. I have your question, and then it has been translated by Wilhelm in English for me. So go on, Yaya.
Me gustaría saber si creo obstrucciones para mí cuando insisto o cuando reitero todas las semanas en invitar a la gente a que venga a nuestro satsang. ¿Debo esperar a que esas personas tengan el deseo de venir? O no sé si estoy creando obstrucciones para mí misma.
Yeah. Okay, so it's essentially what Yaya is saying. What Yaya is saying is that if I wanted to know if Yaya creates obstructions, or in every week she invites the same people to satsang and they do not come, is it what I should expect those people to have the desire to? Is it true that I should have some expectations for those people to come? Now, what Yaya is talking about is important. Creating obstructions, and you should not be worrying about creating obstructions. It is actually, she is speaking from creating what we call a karma of obstruction. You see, creating a karma of obstruction. You're not creating obstruction at all, because number one, you are no longer the doer, you see. You are not doing it. Yaya is making. Okay. Yeah, I understand. Right. Thank you, Willie. I completely forgot that. Cecilia, my apologies to you. You were supposed to be translating. And I don't know where she is gone. There she is. But anyway, so I saw Wilhelm, and the reason was I wanted to involve him a little bit. That's why. All right, so go on. The obstruction part of the karma is creating any karma is when you are a doer, and therefore you are no longer the doer because you are Amapura.
Lo que dice Shuddha en respuesta a la pregunta de Yaya, ella pregunta si está creando karma de obstrucción al invitar a las personas y que las personas por ahí no van al satsang. Entonces Shuddha contesta que ya no somos más los hacedores, Yaya no hace, si ella ya no es la hacedora. No.
Yeah.
Ahora es alma pura.
Number one, so you should get rid of this. And number two, more importantly, anything that you do for the salvation of the other person, your desire is not to increase the number of the people in your group. That is not your desire, because if your desire is, I have 15 people, another month later I'll have 20 people, you are in competition and ego mode, you see. Your desire is to spread this fragrance that is Dada, you see. That is all your desire, you see. Let Dada's love take care of it all, you see. So the whole plan is different. Yeah. Whole plan is different.
La respuesta es, no es que yo quiera, si yo quiero crear un grupo de 15 personas, 20 personas, 30 personas, eso ya es una competencia y viene desde el ego. En cambio, si el deseo es esparcir la fragancia del conocimiento, es diferente.
You see, in this billions and billions, and the population of billions in this world of ours, you see, we talked, only those who get attracted will come. And every human being is extremely independent by nature. Nobody likes to be told anything, you see. Nobody likes to be told anything. So there has to be an awareness. From your point, you have to continue to invite. You continue to invite every week the same people, even if they don't come. But inside, you should not have the expectation that because I invited them, then they have to come. Oh, they didn't come. Every week you pick up the phone and say, again, I don't want to disturb you, but we are again inviting you. I'm inviting you, Until they tell you, stop inviting me, you continue to invite. Did you understand that? Yeah.
Do I translate?
Yes, she needs translation.
Okay, translate. You translate. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Ya que sos alma pura, ¿no? Esto de compartir la fragancia, esto es lo natural en vos ahora. Y hay billones de personas en el mundo que no tienen conocimiento de esto y que no les gusta que les digan lo que tienen que hacer. Entonces, vos seguís inventando, pero sin la expectativa de que vengan. Vos seguís, y cuando la persona esté lista, y va a aparecer, pero sin expectativas.
You see, invite gently, like you yourself would like to be invited, you see. So there is...
Invitar gentilmente, como te gustaría a vos ser invitada, sin expectativas.
And also when you invite, you do not, you make sure that opinion inside that they did not come from the last invitation is not there at all. You see, that invite as if it's a clean slate, no prior opinion. Oh, I'd already invited, they didn't come, I'm doing it again. That will make you the doer. You don't do that, you see. Do not become the doer.
Lo que dice es que no te vuelvas la hacedora, ¿no? Que si las personas no vienen, que no tengas ni opinión, ni juicio, ni crítica, que la otra persona no sienta que no se siente incómoda porque no fue.
Yeah, let love invite. Do not yaya invite, let love within you be the inviting factor, you see. Let love, because love has arisen within you. So you let love invite. Love allows you to see the circumstances of the other flower, you see. Maybe, love allows you to see everything else about the other person, you see.
Que sea tu amor el que invita, el amor que te invita. Ese amor es el que está invitando, y ese amor es el que te permite ver en el otro.
Yeah, Invite with a positive view. In other words, because that person didn't come in the 2 previous invitations, develops a little bit of a negative view inside, and you're holding on to the external, not looking at the flower, you see, not looking at the flower. And so invite with a positive view. The flower is always beautiful, you know, and you should never feel as if you have something special. You don't have anything special. He too has the same special thing that you have, you see. You see?
Lo que propone es invitar con una visión positiva, ¿no? Porque con una visión negativa no estás viendo la flor que es la otra persona.
Yeah.
El amor te permite ver a la otra persona como una flor que está lista.
Say something, yeah, right. Say something positive to him.
No hay nada especial que tengamos, ¿no? Todos tenemos lo mismo.
Say something positive to him, you know, in the invitation. Not just we're going to have this. You do not want him to become negative about Dada, because you say, oh, Yaya means Dada, and Dada means I don't want that Indian guru with the black cap anymore, or the, you know, all this Charan Vidhi business and all of this stuff that they do, you know, like a ritual, you see. Our science is continued feeling of independence for everyone, you see, and adjusting to everyone. You see, there is no prescription. We have to do this. Number 1, we have to do this. Number 2, we have to do this. Number 3. Well, our science is, we're telling everybody, you don't have to do anything. And then again, when in your satsang, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do this. You know, there's a contradiction. Don't you think so, Yaya? Okay, go on, ask her. You do the translation.
Okay. Decir a la persona cosas positivas, ¿no? Porque como no le gusta a la gente que le digan, a nadie le gusta que le digan qué es lo que tiene que hacer, es una invitación libre, amorosa, si quieren compartir, porque en general la gente dice, bueno, yo no quiero que tener un gurú que me diga lo que tengo que hacer esto, tengo que hacer aquello, y acá este conocimiento, esta sabiduría, se ajusta a todos, ¿no? Y no sin decir qué es lo que tienen que hacer o lo que no tienen que hacer.
Yes. Yeah. You see, when there are a small group like you, 10, 12 people, then it is very beautiful because, you know, it's so easy to kind of adjust and kind of let everybody blossom as the flowers they are, you see. When there are 50 or 100 in a group of satsang, then of course you need a prescription, 1, 2, 3, because otherwise because you cannot accommodate everybody. So you have to have, okay, we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this, and we're going to do that. So that's the difference. Right now you're at a very beautiful stage where your groups are small, you see. So you really get to know your fellow human being, fellow Mahatma nicely, you see.
Ahora el grupo que tenés está en un estado hermoso y maravilloso y donde no hay nada que hacer y todos están en un espacio de florecimiento. Si tuvieras 100 o 200 personas ahí adentro, entonces tal vez tendrías que estar organizando y decir, bueno, vamos a hacer esto así y así. Y así están bárbaros, están preciosos.
Right, and they said this. So therefore, you said, should I have some kind of an expectation? And the expectation is the problem, you see. So don't have any expectations. Just you are Amapura, tell Yaya, tell Kimochi, invite. You talk to Yaya, say, Yaya, yes, satsang coming up again, invite them with love. Make something nice for them, you know. Just give, you know, invite them with love. Even if you make a simple cake or just serve them bread and butter, it's enough if you serve them with love, you see. And invite them with love. It is not up to them to come or not. You know, scientific circumstantial evidences will bring the result. You just continue to do every week, share this, your love with them. You see, different people you know. You say, please come. If would you come if I make a cake for you? Would you come if I come for coffee and cookies? You see, and you don't have to stay for the whole time. You can stay a little bit and then leave if you need to. You see, like that. Also, you can say, I love your company. I like it if you would be there. You see. Yes.
Es invitar a las personas sin expectativas, ¿no? Y hacerlo desde el amor. Y tal vez compartir una torta, galletitas o hasta pan con manteca, ¿no? Ofrecer y recibir con alegría y con amor. Algo simple, ¿no? Pero cálido.
Yeah. Yeah, and you see, and when they are all together, when the new person is there together, he has come after 2 or 3 invitations, he has come. At that time, you see, just let him, just be aware of his comfort, and instead of reading anything or doing anything about Dada, you should just, each one of you, talk about, like I'm talking with you, about your experience of how life has been after you have received this beautiful knowledge. How your anger has come down, how your deceit has come down, how you are more aware, just like that. And then the next person talks, then the next person talks, just like that. Talk about practical daily life problems, you see.
Probablemente invites a las personas y la primera vez no vengan, la segunda, tal vez la tercera vez vengan, y después compartan, ¿no? Qué es lo que les pasó a ustedes, ¿no? Cuáles son los cambios de las cosas del día a día, que bueno, ya no me enojo, ya no me pasa tal cosa, y compartirlo simple y sencillo, así un ratito, sin que sea algo pesado, que sea natural, liviano, positivo, y que todos compartan, ¿no?
Yeah, when you talk about your own personal difficulties, it gives a lot of energy to the man, because he'll say, hey, these people are not acting, I am holier than thou, I am somehow superior than you just because you have received this knowledge. You see, you're just like me only, you're just like me. Just like me, they're my friends only, you see. They were your friends, that is why you were inviting, and now all of a sudden they don't want to come because they think that you have become holy, you see. You don't want to do that.
Es no crear una diferencia, ¿no? Como que me volví una mujer santa porque estoy haciendo satsang y recibí Gnani Vidhi, sino que ahí estás creando como una separación, ¿no? Y eso produce un alejamiento en las personas. Yo soy igual que vos, me pasan las mismas cosas, y lo que sentí son cambios, pero de igual a igual, de corazón, del amor.
Yeah, and you see, and don't become serious in your group, just enjoy, laugh, joke around, everything, just like you used to be before, you see. You see, this is, when you become serious, the person who will say, and don't give opinions, if he's drinking wine, if he's doing this, fine. You're not worried about all of those things. Many people are worried that these people have become like saints, or, they have become straight, and I still have so many negative things within me. Don't make him feel inferior in any way, then he will not come, you see.
Es como seguir siendo las personas alegres o divertidas que somos siempre, no tenemos que volvernos serios, ¿no? Porque si no estamos creando una sensación de superioridad con respecto al otro y se siente inferior. Entonces todos nos siguen pasando, y la persona va a pensar que si nos volvimos santos y serios, van a pensar que tienen tantos problemas que no están preparados para esto.
The biggest problems people have is with food, you see, because they're used to a certain kind of food, and all of a sudden they have to make changes, and these things cannot be forced upon a human being, you see. And so if you are eating your vegetarian food, fine, but do not make a big deal about it. Do not make a big show about it, you see.
Y por ejemplo, la comida es un tema generalizado, ¿no? Si somos vegetarianas, no hay que hacer un gran alarde de eso, un gran tema. Cada uno come lo que come y que no es un tema, está todo bien.
Is it more important to turn your friend into a vegetarian than to give him the Amapura? What is more important? You see, if through your medium he is going to get the Amapura, everything will come in his natural pace in his own time. You see.
¿Qué es más importante, volver a tu amigo vegetariano o que se convierta en alma pura? Porque todo lo demás se va a ir acomodando y va a venir solo luego.
So my friends, this, let me just kind of ask Yaya here if she's, if you have any follow-up questions, Yaya, we will take it up the next time. Do you want, but invite with love is the important thing. I know you have a lot of love. This whole group is very loving, lot of love, and it will happen. Or if you don't know, sometimes you just say, Dada, oh Dada, you invite them. I'm going to pick up the phone, but Dada, you invite them. You see?
Algo bueno es invitar a las personas, pero cuando vamos a invitar, decirle por favor, Dada, que seas vos el que habla por teléfono.
And you see, and you also invite the one that you don't like at all to come. You see, you pick him up, but yes, because he's upset with you. So no, you can start with saying, listen, I'm very sorry. You can do an open pratikraman. I'm very sorry if I may have hurt you in any way, but I would like for you to come for some coffee and cake or something. Would you come, please? You see? And you see, because, yeah,
inclusive, si hay alguien con quien hayas tenido alguna discusión o que no te gusta mucho, hacer un practicama abierto, ¿no? Decirle, bueno, perdón si te lastimé, hice algo que no te gustó, me gustaría que asistieras, si lo esperas, voy a hacer torta para ti o algo por el estilo. Y sí, es simple y sencillo.
Yeah, okay, Vishuddhatma Bhagwan. So, let us, we will just have our Spanish group, the group of Yaya's group, sing a little bit of Dada Bhagwan Nasim Jai Jaikar Ho before we while they are singing, I will highlight everybody so we can do the darshan of the Mahatmas, okay? So let us have the group in Spain sing Dada Bhagwan Nasim Jai Jaikar Ho. Just sing Dada Bhagwan Nasim Jai Jaikar Ho.
Asina Jai Jaikar Ho, Dada Bhagwan 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 Asina Jai Jaikar Ho, Dada Bhagwan
Asina Jai Jaikar Ho, Dada Bhagwan
Thank you. Jai Sachidanand. Jai Sachidanand. Jai Sachidanand. Highest namaskars to everyone. And until we meet again, Jai Sachidanand. Jai Sachidanand. Jai Sachidanand. Jai Sachidanand.
Thank you.
Jai Sachidanand. Yeah, Jai Sachidanand.
Gracias, Shuddha.
Jai Sachidanand.
Jai Sachidanand.
Jai Sachidanand.